Hey everyone, it's Vickerman, and I'm coming to you today with Tanks of Freedom. It is an game that is currently in beta by an independent studio, P1X. And basically, it is a war game, a strategy game, turn-based. And it reminds me a lot of Advanced Wars because the focus here is going to be on moving your infantry and mechanized troops across the field and taking out your opponent. So yeah, that's basically how the game works. You want to get enough troops to push forward, capture bases, and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's in beta right now, and they don't have destructible terrain yet, but they are planning to do so. This game it began as a Game Jam game in the Global Game Jam of 2015, and that was the first public beta, no longer available to download, but you can get it from itch.io, and I'll have the link in the description for you if you want to download the game. It is by donation, so you can choose if you would like to support the development. And you can always come back later if you want to try it out and then decide to go ahead and donate some money as well. So right now they're working on a tutorial. Right now there isn't one. So I've kind of had to sort of figure out how to do it. They're working on better AI and finishing the interface and destructible terrain, which I've mentioned, which will be really cool. You don't see a whole lot of games with that kind of stuff. More buildings, maps, and multiplayer. So that'll be a lot of good developments. So let me show you what the game is like now. So currently you can see we have a turn here. We're the blue team over here. And this is our headquarters, and that's the enemy headquarters. All these other buildings have white flags because they're not claimed yet. So you have action points here, and you use those to do basically anything in your turn. For example, if the first thing we're pretty much going to have to do is buy a first infantry unit, and that will cost 8 action points to do. So we do that, and we get him right there. Now, yeah, you use action points to move. And it looks like yeah, that's just one there. So I'm going to move him over here to capture that location. And is he gone now? I guess so. So we kind of can't do anything else because it costs 8 to create another unit at the headquarters and also to make a tank here at the factory. So we'll just end the turn and see what the AI does. Alright, it's our turn again. I'm going to go ahead and get another one of these guys, and what we'll do is come over to this location. Wait, are we out? I guess so. Yeah, I want to capture this location because this is the barracks and it costs half the price to make an infantryman from there. So yeah, it's pretty good to have this thing as well. So now we've got 2 soldiers. It's great. And so do they. I think we're a little bit ahead though. I'm going to buy a tank and see about heading up a bit further. Take this fella. So you see you got to really balance, you know, making more units versus advancing. And what sort of unit you want to make, because the infantry is pretty cheap, but they're not as strong as a tank. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up a tank here. Guess we cannot go through the forest. Have another tank go that direction. I think we will get another tank. Move that guy up like that. So you can see, yeah, now they're engaging in combat with us. And right now it's pretty rudimentary. You just click on where the enemy location is. So let's pull up some backup here. Okay. Alright, took him down. Looks like you cannot attack twice with a unit. Alright. So that will be good. Let's get another guy. Okay, so they defeated my tank. But that's okay, I've got more. Took him down. Okay, so let's go ahead and build another tank, because it's probably a good idea, I think. I don't think there's any kind of counterattack, so you really do want to be the one to instigate an attack. Okay, I'm not sure what they're doing there. I think we may be stuck. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe he's trying to move in a direction that he can't. And stuck in an infinite loop or some kind. So, yeah, I think we'll just kind of leave it at that. As you can see, this game is going to be pretty fun. It's, if you loved Advanced Wars, it seems like it's in that vein, but perhaps a bit more strategic, because I think it's really interesting that both the movement and the creation, I'm just going to pause it so that noise stops there. Both the creation of units and the movement of units come from the same pool, so you've got to think about how best to spend the points that you're given. I think anytime you have to balance out two different positives, I think it's always an interesting strategic decision. And one which I think will make this game pretty cool. I think that, yeah, once a tutorial is in, that would be helpful for people to get started. Even though it's not too complicated to figure out on your own. I think a lot of people will probably skip the tutorial, as is often the case. So, yeah, check the link in the description. Check out what they've got so far. There's another map on here as well. Maybe we should just go ahead and try that. Start a new game, and let's try the city map this time. So you can see it's a bit smaller, but kind of a different... Well, all right, we've got... Do we own this already? It looks like we do. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what that building there is. Let's go ahead and buy a troop. Did he capture... Oh, the barracks is right next to it. Okay. So... that's kind of a no-brainer to reduce the amount of AP it costs to make a guy. Alright, and we can make a tank, I think. Assuming we don't block them out. Okay, so... let's see if we can... is this like a fort of some kind? A defensive building? I think it must be. Alright, build another tank and we're done. Now, can you... what does this do? Oh, you can buy helicopter. That's cool. Oh, and they captured it. So let's build another fella and get this tank rolling. And can we get this guy? 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2. Alright, we did not kill him, which is unfortunate. Okay, great. And why don't you go ahead and capture this airfield so that they can't do more. And we'll get moved 2 times, and then we can also recruit another guy. You just gotta spend your AP wisely. You're a little damaged, so we'll pull you off to the side. Ah, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so kill that guy. You not kill that guy? I wonder if you need infantry in order to capture a building. I bet that's the case. Oh man, double tanks. Wonder if helicopters are anti-tank. No, it doesn't appear to be. So it seems that also each unit can only do a certain number of actions. As well as your global. Ah, nice. Go ahead and push forward there. Let's pull this tank up. And get another guy, I think. Okay, what are you gonna do? Excellent. Scoot over. Let the tank through. Okay, he actually fired back. That's interesting. I have not seen that yet. Or we're gonna need another tank. Okay, buddy. Haha. Got that one. Pull the tank up. Let's get another tank. Yeah, we kind of got to capture one of their buildings here. Okay, that's great. So now if we keep the infantry away, then they cannot recapture that. Okay, so now we have this. We'll buy a tank there. Have it blow up their last tank. And this should be under control. All right, we need infantry. Don't let him in there. Don't let him in there. And another. Oof. Okay. Okay, first thing, I'm going to buy another tank. This should ensure that they are not able to get to where they want to go. Oof. All right. Shoot. Aha! We did it. Excellent. So this was Tanks of Freedom. And yeah, it is pretty darn fun. So you might want to check it out. Send a donation their way so that they can continue developing this game. And we'll be excited to see what comes next. So check the link in the description, and we'll see you in the next video.